Hi, yes, and Higher Healing Vibrations, Cosmic Cat here. This is a channel for affirmations for the inner child. Let's get right into it for August 30th. I totally said channel and I meant video. Words, they are something. All right, and August 30th, today is about being. Okay, being. Today I will allow myself the freedom to be. Consider the wildflowers. They do not work hard to be beautiful. They do not strive for a place in the meadow or on the hill. They simply are. My inner child needs to be appreciated for being, not just for doing. I have spent much of my life in busy preparation. All the commotion is designed to keep me moving, to keep me from failing, maybe even to keep me from remembering or feeling. For at least 1 hour today, I will consider the wildflowers. Perhaps I will lie in a meadow or on a hill or in my own backyard with a book. Then I will allow myself to be like the wildflowers, not striving or frantic, just being. If being brings memories of painful feelings, they can come to visit, but I will not allow them to stay and destroy the flowers. Today I will allow myself the freedom to be the best of my God-given gifts. Me. Being. And I'm asked to actually pause right now because this is page 242. Spirit's asking me to read that number to you. Maybe that means something to you. It is the number 8 when it's simplified. Angel numbers 242. 242. Your open mind and heart, as well as your belief and faith, has created a clear connection between you and your guardian angels. Open mind and heart. All right. I would encourage you to check out the animal spirit video. It's a short video I do every day. And that's when that really resonated with it, if you feel so inclined. Let's pull some cards about being. Allow yourself the freedom to be. How well are you at being still? Spirit is asking. Being still and present, just being. We're going to pull a Mystic Sisters Oracle card to see who can help you with this. Spirit, who can help? Hecate. Hecate can be seen through many different eyes. Let me allow you to look at this card. Hecate is the maiden, the mother, the crone. She is all. Some of you have went through a portal door. And some have just awoke to realizing life, death, and rebirth cycle. If you feel anything, any sensations in your body, if you're jolting, if you all of a sudden get cold or hot, or feel flushes of energy, maybe you sneeze or you burp or you toot, these are all ways that your body is trying to communicate to you and let you know. But some of you have reached a crossroads. You've been trying to meditate, you've been trying to be still, quiet your mind and be still without moving in 1,000 different directions, but you're struggling with it. Spirit's asking you to call upon them for help. And if you've been calling upon them for help but are feeling like you're not getting anything at all, this could be for many different reasons. It could be that you're going through an ego death or a dark night of the soul, that you're being encouraged to listen to your own intuition and your gut. It is a team effort. When you have a relationship with Spirit, if you're solely relying on Spirit only and not yourself included, This is why sometimes maybe there's a need for you to come back to earth, to come back to yourself, and know that you have a part in this. It's extremely important that you realize you are also in this relationship. Okay? Hecate is definitely coming and showing that there's a lot of transitions going. She's essentially coming and saying there's a turning point within you that's happening. So you're turning toward freedom and turning away from the chaos. You're starting to be more independent with yourself and make your own decisions. You actually are in the middle of having a decision to be made at this time. For those who are in the middle of having a decision that's necessary to be made and you're unsure, you're really being asked to weigh your options carefully before you take action. This card is also asking you to make sure that you talk with your mentors, those around you that are older and younger, to gain a full perspective of possibilities. Because sometimes when you're at a turning point, crossroads, threshold, it's difficult for you to see reality completely. Faith is definitely required. Faith is definitely required with this energy. Do you feel like you have faith to change this with this crossroads? What is this change for you? Well, it's fast moving energy, so it's coming in quick. This was one. Oh yeah, definitely. In all these different directions. These different directions. Spirit, how else can they be still? Be still. Spirit, what do you have for us? Ooh, really nice energy here. Ending with this Ten of Cups. Rainbow, and we have a rainbow here. All right. Raziel could be coming to you. Especially if you are right now going through a spiritual awakening. Raziel is going to help you understand, help you connect to your spiritual aspect side sooner. We have you moving quickly toward this. Some of you are ready to jump through that portal door and make it happen. Fast. You're moving really quickly with your dreams and your goals and your ideas. And look at you. You're like running toward the left, you're running toward the right, you're running in all different directions, and then here you are united. Just boom, finally. Wonder what this could mean. Are you running? So you're running toward the Hecate to gain your answer on which way to go. You call upon your faith, your inner self to help you. And then you go right toward it. You're like, okay, I understand now. You get the information needed about your being, about how to just be, about how to be like a wildflower, to know that you're okay, to be your own wildflower. You are, in essence, one with the wildflower. This also shows you may be traveling somewhere to gain a different perspective on life. This could be a plan that you have set up for. I'm getting someone going out of the country for ceremony, plant medicine, a retreat of some kind. it costs quite a bit of money, but you have it, you're ready to do it, and you want to get into your own authenticity. And this is you and your inner child connected finally at once. It's almost like your inner child is going in all these different directions, and you really need the maiden, the mother, and crone energy here, this threshold, to figure out where to go. So you first go here. You're making executive decisions in your life, and they look to be really helpful for you, because you end up with this energy of reflection on your emotions, of where you're at. Here you're still, and at the same time able to look at your legacy, what you're going to leave behind. Rainbows only come after storms. So you definitely are going through fire. You're going through storms here. You know this. You've been hesitant to do it. You still wanted another affirmation from Spirit to say, hey, is this really what I need to do? Yes, it is really what you need to do. Somebody is here struggling to cut a family member off because of society, because you've always been told it's wrong, but because you even feel it in your heart and soul that it's wrong, because it's been embedded into your brain and into your entire chakra system. It is not wrong. It is okay if a family member is if you cut ties with a family member for a while. Sometimes you must do that. It all depends on how do you feel when you're around this member of the family. What do they bring to you? Are you feeling loved afterwards? Do you feel like you have a voice? Are you being recognized? Are you being acknowledged? Doesn't mean you have to have recognition from them, but your words matter, not just their words. So whatever is going on, if there's a family member that you need some time out, then give it. Make sure you're expressing why. If it's relative, if it's going to matter, if the other person is rational enough. A lot of times these situations come about with family because there's irrational communication, and when someone is irrational, there's no way that you're going to get any information through to them. So you definitely feel like this is just a point of cutting this boundary, cutting this cord. Creating a boundary, cutting the cord, creating a healthy boundary, and letting them know what you will allow in your life. This is the message that I have for you today. How well are you at meditating? If you're always meditating, this came up in a birthday reading a few days ago about someone that was really well at meditating while they were also working and doing things. This is not something that I would recommend, but I find it very fascinating and unique and admirable that someone can do this. But the message with Spirit that day was also make sure that you're every now and then at least having stillness, not always meditating while you're cooking, or not always meditating while you're driving down the road, not always meditating while you're doing things. Now, it's different if you're in the shower, because the shower is also cleansing, it's relaxing, it's water, it flows, it's a natural cleanser, and you're washing your body, but that's also something that you do all of the time, as opposed to like, oh yeah, I'm meditating while I write this 500-page essay. It's almost impossible to do both successfully at the same time. So there's something about making sure that you have 100% of your energy into this. Bring 100%, just like you would if you were going to, for some of you, you have to switch your mind to this mentality of like, I'm going to make $1,000 by being still for myself. You have to trick your mind almost to get settled into that just being state, just to be still. Keep practicing, Spirit says. Do not give up. and continue practicing so that you can get there. And you will get there. Have you ever practiced something for a long time to finally at the end, feeling like you're never going to get it, and then you finally, it all just connects? Yeah, of course you have. I mean, you grew up. You're at least an adult now, and you had to get there somehow. You had to learn how to walk, talk, crawl, roll over, all these things, write, spell. Yeah, I mean, you just do it over and over and over again until you finally get it. And that's what Spirit's saying here. Continue at this, and you're going to end up with a very full 10 cups of love and an ending here. This is an ending of a chapter in your book, so you have something fresh and new coming in. Once you're able to get this down, because once you start that being still, there's something else coming up after this that's going to be even better for you. That's the message I have for you. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.